some exciting news to share.
Hello, Deke. Professor Weasley said you had an idea.
Indeed, Deke does. Deke knows that you want to learn about all sorts of beasts, and Deke recently heard rumors of a phoenix nest in a nearby mountain.
A phoenix nest? I wonder if it belongs to the phoenix gnat he mentioned, the one Harlow and the poacher pack are after.
Deke would not doubt it. If Deke has heard of it, surely the nasty poachers have as well, which means it could be in danger.
Well, I'd better go and rescue it then, hadn't I?
Deke thinks so. So majestic a beast should not fall into such vile hands. Deke is not sure why, but Deke feels that saving a phoenix might help to make amends for what happened with Deke's prior master. Deke hopes that you are able to find the phoenix and bring it to the room where it will be safe.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented blue powder. Off on another adventure, are we?
A blockade. Rookwood's poachers are already here. Incendio! Also! Could the Phoenix be in there? Incendio! Bombarda! Incendio! Expelliarmus! Protego! Cursed fiend. Revelio!
Phoenixes can turn to rocks, do you?
Keep looking. You've seen how much a single feather fetches.
Imperio!
Imagine how blooming good bring that.
I'm sure it doesn't sound. I'll get that.
Oh yeah! Incendio! There be a beast! Bombarda!
I want that.
I will not be your puppet! Levioso!
Shall we finish one?
Incendio! Expelliarmus! The beasts are safer now. Incendio!
That relic is the key to saving Anne. I know it. Meet me outside of Feldcrot as soon as you can.
Bombarda! Protego! More poachers. How many are there?
Call out for me, all you...
Goblin. Bombarda.
A student who isn't a Rococo.
Accio. Incendio. Arresto momentum. Confringo. phoenix. It almost seems as if it wants me to follow it. I need to find it before the poachers do. There it is again. Incendio! Incendio! Expelliarmus! Glacius! Defender! Bombarda! Accio! Incendio! Expelliarmus! Glacius! Confringo! Defender! Accio! Bombarda! Not my fault you're a deadly great spider.
Well, if it isn't the little hippogriff.
That was for Highwing. Your poaching days are over. take you somewhere safe. Let's get you back to the room. Deke's going to be pleased. I should investigate.
Bombarda. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Bombarda. Glacius. Defender. Confringo. Incendio. Bombarda.
8 legs is simply too many.
Incendio.
Did you find the phoenix?
Yes, Deke. And I rescued it from the poachers. I have it here. It's safe.
Remarkable! Well, what are you waiting for? Deke cannot wait to... What a beauty. You keep it close. Professor Weasley and Deke were right to tell you about the Room of Requirement. Look at all you've done, and how many beasts you've rescued. A phoenix is safe now, because of you.
I couldn't have done it without your help, Deke. Thank you.
Deke is grateful for the kind words, and also grateful to have been of assistance to someone like yourself. Helping you do such good for so many beasts has given Deke a sense of peace Deke hasn't known in years. Deke will always be here for you when you need him.
I don't have anything for this at the moment.
Best one ever!
I have been meaning to speak with you.
I still can't believe we escaped the Ashwinders.
You may not realize it, but you are the talk of the school since you saved me that day.
I wonder how everyone knows about it.
I told my mother in the hope that she would be more forgiving of what I have been up to if it came from me. She likely told other professors, and news travels quickly. Unfortunately, she might, in fact, have been even less forgiving than I'd hoped.
If she knew more about what you've done, I suspect she'd be proud.
If she knew any more about what I've done, she would never let me out of her sight again.
I'm sorry. Has Officer Singer done anything with the evidence we provided?
She has not. Harlow is as strong as ever. Someone needs to stop him, whether it is us or Officer Singer. If someone had stopped the monsters like him in Matabeleland, my father would be alive today.
What exactly happened to your father?
It was a beautiful day. My mother had gone to tend to a neighbor who was ill, and so my father and I were galloping in the savannah.
Galloping? Your father was also an animagus, I take it?
He could become the most majestic giraffe, and he would carry me on his back, my arms around his neck. We were on our way home when we surprised a group of bandits who had come from our village. One of them saw me just as he removed a scarf from his face. He shouted and then aimed his rifle.
He didn't want you to identify him.
Exactly. In an instant, my father bowed his neck to protect me and was hit. As he fell, my father changed back into his human form. When the bandits saw this, they turned and ran in fear. Magic terrified them, and then he was gone. And it was all my fault.
Your fault? How so?
He died protecting me. If I had been capable of protecting myself, he would still be alive today. My mother and I tried to go on without him, but it became too much for us there. A few years later, we left to come to Scotland.
Do you think taking down the Ashwinders will avenge your father's death?
No. Vengeance is not what drives me. My father would not want that. He and my mother raised me to believe that it is a privilege to be able to fight for those who cannot. I know there is risk involved, but I feel it is worth it. I am glad you seem to think so too.
What does your mother think about all of this?
Well, as you saw, she worries a great deal. She is an excellent seer, but I think it bothers her to this day that she did not see my father's death coming. She misses him, as do I. So I believe on some level she understands my need to seek justice in a small way, but that does not mean that she likes it.
Do you think your father would approve of the things we've been doing?
Oh my, that is a good question. In theory, yes. Although he would worry as my mother does. But I think he, of all people, would understand my persistence. My father never shied away from a fight for good, no matter how ruthless the foe. And I think he would have enjoyed knowing that I had a compatriot like you.
I'm sorry, Natty. I can't imagine what you've been through. Your father sounds exceptional.
He was. Truly extraordinary. And thank you for your kind words. We all have our burdens. My father had a saying about that.
Yes, I remember. Rain does not fall on one roof alone.
Exactly. Soon you and I will put an end to the Ashwinders, beginning with Harlow. And once he is gone, we will turn our attention to Rookwood. We are making progress, and we will succeed. Thank you again for saving me. You deserve all of the praise you have received.
My little brother.
Professor Binn's lecture. I forgot my pillow.
In today's lesson, we will cover a truly thrilling event. The Goblin Rebellion of 1752 and all its triumphant tragedy. But more specifically, we will address the devastating effect it had on the wizard milling industry. Actually, we do know the number. 632. But history occurs outside the classroom. And look, it's time for my constitutional. One can practically osmose the history flowing through Hogwarts.
I think the professor wants us to follow him.
And now for a stroll to the bell tower entrance hall. Along with the rest of the castle, it was completed in the late early Middle Ages. The hall and the bell towers that loom above it contain myriad interesting artifacts. Good to see you again. Recovered from that nasty bout of dragon pox, have we?
That wasn't me, Professor. I'm new here.
Are you? Well then, welcome. No doubt you're eagerly anticipating my analysis of various wizarding councils, codes, statutes, and of course, goblin rebellions. Not all goblins are rebellious. Some venture into wizarding politics, such as Eargit the Ugly. Some are talented artisans, such as Bragbor the Boastful.
Did you say Bragbor? I know that name. Lord Gok said he was an ancestor of Ranrock.
Well known for his metalwork. I would imagine much of his goblin wrought iron and silver has survived to this very day. Well, where were we? Oh yes. Back to our class topic for today. Grimbold Weft, another notable historical figure. He's right nearby. Curious students can find him on display here in the bell tower entrance hall. I recommend that all students introduce themselves to this hero.
Can you tell me where I might find Grimbold Weft?
Oh yes, Grimbold Weft. Quick with a needle and thread, that one. He's a fascinating artifact of the Goblin Rebellion of 1752. At any rate, he can be found nearby, perched in his case. Never strays from the bell tower entrance.
Revelio.
Sir Skagglethorpe the Heedless once challenged a mountain troll to a game of musical chairs.
These bits of broom are all that's left of a witch called Celine Wartnaby. Rumor has it, she was demonstrating her experimental lunar apparition charm. She was never seen again.
Revelio.
Students often complain about...
This unassuming smudge is rumored to be the location of the very first successful use of Bombarda. I suppose successful is a relative term, and whoever cast it didn't live to...
Can you tell me where I might find Grimbold Weft?
Oh yes, Grimbold Weft. Quick with... He's a fascinating artifact of the Goblin Rebellion. At any rate, he can be found nearby.
Revelio.
Oh yes, I see you found Grimbold Weft.
Yes, I rather enjoyed seeking him out.
The thrill of the scholarly pursuit. I know the feeling quite well. Now, let's turn our attention to the agreeability and general good nature of Sir Aphpuddle. He's also nearby. See what you can learn from him for your next assignment. Standing in eternal but symbolic watch over the bell tower is a retinue of loyal knights, or rather, statues of knights, I should clarify. Keen-eyed students will spot the statue of Sir Aphpuddle of the cheerful countenance nestled among the ranks. His fame was not won by vanquishing foes.
Where can I find that friendly knight you mentioned earlier?
Oh yes, Sir Aphpuddle, or rather the statue of Sir Aphpuddle. It can be found amongst the other statues of knights. It's easy to identify, as it's been enchanted to wave at those who take the time to seek it out.
This is a centuries-old likeness of
Revelio!
hunter and devoted study companion. People who
In all the centuries that Hogwarts...
Professor Binns, I found the statue of Sir Puddle.
Ah, well done. Alas, Sir Puddle's affability was his undoing. Died instantly trying to befriend a basilisk. Eye contact is not always to be encouraged. So beloved was he that even some goblins mourned his passing. Of course, that did not bode well with the rest of the goblins, most of whom could not abide mourning the loss of a wizard.
Pity goblins and wizards can't get along.
True, but imagine how dull my lectures would be without goblin rebellions to discuss. History does tend to repeat. It is a series of patterns, a thought both comforting and disconcerting. The wise student, such as yourself, will learn from it. History is written by those who do their schoolwork, so they say. Or at least, I like to say that.
How can we do so much and accomplish so little?
Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
Ah, it's always nice to see a familiar face. Let me know if there's anything else I can do to help.
Is everything all right?
Oh, bless you. Oh, thank you for asking. I'm Betty. Betty Bugbrook. And no, everything is not all right. It's my dear friend Hazel. Oh, she's in trouble.
Hazel?
Yes. Oh, she's a unicorn. Known her for years. She doesn't like to leave the forest, so I visit her once a week to brush out her mane and bring her some treats. Her coat is glorious. Well, the last time I saw her, we were violently attacked by a pack of wolves. Hazel, loyal friend that she is, leapt in front to protect me, and in the process, I fear she may have been injured.
I'm sorry to hear that.
I want to help her, but she seems to have gone into hiding. Out of fear, I'd imagine. I know you Hogwarts students learn a fair bit about caring for beasts. Perhaps you could find my unicorn friend and get her somewhere safe so that she can heal.
How did you become so close with the unicorn?
It was luck, truly. I came across her when she was a little golden foal. Didn't even have a horn yet. Oh, she trusted me straight away. We'd play together for hours. Oh, I do hope she'll be all right. Unicorn hair is a valuable wand core, and I suppose losing a hair or two mightn't hurt her. But I'm terrified those poachers will want her for her blood, to keep themselves alive. And that is more than I can bear to think of.
I'll keep an eye out for your unicorn friend and take her to safety if I see her.
Oh, you've a good soul. I can always tell. Please, don't risk your own safety, though. I don't know precisely where she is, but I can tell you that her den is north of Hogsmeade. And although I haven't been able to brush her lately, I imagine she still has the brightest, most beautiful coat of her entire herd. Remember, you'll know her by her brilliant coat.
I need to look for a unicorn with a beautifully bright coat. It sounds as if she's in trouble. Hazel must be here somewhere.
Leviosa!
Revelio. Levioso! I can take Hazel back to a vivarium now. I should let Madame Bugbrook know she's safe. Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
Did you find my pointy pony?
Madame Bugbrook, I found your unicorn friend Hazel.
Oh, what a relief! Is she all right? Are you all right? Do you have a safe place for her to stay?
We're both fine. And I have a safe place for her at Hogwarts.
You've a kind heart, you do. I'm relieved and thankful that you'll take care of her. I shall miss my sweet pointy pony, but I know she's safer away from the poachers. Do give her a nice brushing for me, won't you? Take good care of Hazel now.
You're the son of a traitor.
Confringo! Accio! Incendio!
Let me out, son!
Bombardier! Imperium!
Let me out, son!
You'll have to fight him.
Accio! Expelliarmus!
Trying to take a hit, are you?
Glacius!
What? What?
Confringo! Accio! Incendio! Expelliarmus!
No.
Huh. A location marked on the map isn't far from here. This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful.
You defeated me.
These rocks have seen better days.
They come after me. I'll stick them under.
Certainly looks to be the place. Where in Merlin's name am I?
Incendio! Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Incendio! Glacius!
There we go.
Incendio!
Ashwinders. Should have expected company.
Treasure.
A typical
Come on, you're afraid to fight back.
Accio.
Expulso. Expelliarmus. Might want to look out.
Accio.
Look what you've done. Expelliarmus.
Don't do that!
Expulso.
Accio. Incendio.
Expulso.
Protego. Incendio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Incendio. I better watch my step in here. Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Expulso. Revelio. Incendio. Perfect. Let's see what we've got. This must be what all the fuss was about. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Glacius. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Incendio. Accio. Incendio. Endo. Freedom. Accio. Incendio. Bombarda. Accio. Incendio. Finger. Freedom. Protego. Stupid. Accio. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Bombarda.
Says there's treasure here, then there's treasure here. Keep looking. What's that? Ah, how delightful.
Incendio. Dreadful lot. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Oh, more Rushwinders. Imperio. Leviosa. It's done. Bombarda. Accio.
A lamb to the slaughter. Pay for your
Accio. Expelliarmus. Incendio.
I regret that.
Imperio.
I am at your call.
What are your thoughts on electricity? Expulsion! Pay for your deed.
Accio. Incendio. Finger.
Petrificus Totalis! Hold still! Petrificus Totalis! Petrificus Totalis!
Glacius. Confringo. Accio. Incendio.
Petrificus Totalis!
Shame nobody saw that. Revelio. Revelio. What's this? Some sort of treasure map?
I've robbed every traveling dungeon.
I should investigate.
They don't seem to care for me in Hogsmeade. Can't say I blame them, what with all I've done there.
The more graves I fill, the more galleons I have.
Perhaps I'll scout around Phil.
It's exhausting. Standing here all day waiting to do Rookwood's work for him. He can fight his own battles.
This looks like the spot from the treasure map.
I've had enough of Feldcroft. Hope I never have to see it.
It's Totalis. Perhaps the map contains clues about the order I'm supposed to ring the bells in. That did it. treasure. Abandoned long ago, no doubt. It's like a place right out of a storybook. Excuse me, Madam...
Navarro. Bella Navarro. May I help you?
What is it you sell, Madam Navarro?
Potion ingredients, mostly. There's a tidy bit of profit to be made from the most unassuming things. I assume you've studied potions at Hogwarts?
Professor Sharp's class, yes.
Then you should know enough to appreciate my inventory.
What do you have for sale?
Let's see how I can assist you, my lovely. Aren't you sweet? I'll be happy to take this off your hands. Thank you for your time, my sweet.
Something must be done about the vile thieves who've infested the area.
Is everything all right, Madam...
Olivier, Madame Olivier, and no, everything is not all right. The vermin known as the Ashwinders have infested nearby Clagmar Castle, disrupting not only our sense of peace, but our valuable trade. It appeared that they were finally going to slither away until Sylvanas Selwyn arrived.
Sylvanas Selwyn?
Head rat. My guess is that if someone were to take out Selwyn, the rest of the Ashwinders would disperse. But Selwyn is a skilled wizard. I certainly can't take care of him myself. Believe me, I wish I could. I'm at my wit's end.
Sylvanas Selwyn? I thought Victor Rookwood headed up the Ashwinders.
Selwyn's one of Rookwood's lieutenants. Not quite as terrifying as Theophilus Harlow, but a menace nonetheless.
Where is Clagmar Castle?
Clagmar Castle's along the south coast, south and to the west of here.
What's so dangerous about the Ashwinders?
They're not your typical thieves and extortionists. Not that typical thieves and extortionists are lovely company. They would not leave poor Bella Navarro alone. She'd given them everything, but still they kept threatening her. She was ready to go back to her family in Italy, almost lost her livelihood. They are ruthless.
I could take care of Selwyn for you.
Goodness, no. I'd never ask a student to confront Selwyn. But I'm offering a nice bounty on his head. Feel free to put the word out. I only want Cragcroft to go back to normal. I'm tired of living under the thumb of Selwyn and his cronies.
Sounds as if Sylvanas Selwyn has to go. This must be the castle that Sylvanas Selwyn and his thieves are in. If I can just get to him, I should be able to disband the group.
Accio! Incendio! Glacius! Defender! Accio! Incendio!
Petrificus totalis!
Expulso! Levioso!
Petrificus totalis!
Rococo! Expulso! Serio! What do you need me to do? Incendio! Accio! Incendio! Expelliarmus! Defendo! Confringo! Expulso! Levioso! Bombarda! Accio! Incendio! Expelliarmus! Maya! Accio! Incendio! Accio! To your knees! Crucio! Accio! Incendio! Glacius! Confringo!
I won't go down as easy!
Hunt me, fight
For me!
I think you'll like this. Glacius! Defender! Confringo! Bombarda! Expelliarmus! Conductive! Defender!
Might want to look up.
Is this Hogwarts bed? Accio! Incendio!
Reduction!
Glacius!
Now you've got
Accio!
Well, that goes better than that.
Expulso!
There'll be more of that.
Confringo! Glacius! Extendo! Confringo! Expulso!
Not the best place for an unaccompanied student. Wonder who lives here.
Have you heard any news about Sylvanas Selwyn?
Selwyn has been taken care of.
You defeated Selwyn? Merlin's beard. A student took down one of Rookwood's top filth. Then I suppose this bounty is yours. Well deserved.
I'm glad I could help protect Cragcroft from the Ashwinders.
The thieves will finally leave us alone. Thanks to you. You're welcome in Cragcroft any time. It's such a pleasant place when it's not being threatened by Ashwinders.
Thank goodness, Selwyn.
I won't rest.
I shan't be having none of you.
This looks intriguing. Not sure how I'd fare in a little place like this.
Oh, that naughty boy runs after anything shiny and new, he does.
Hello, madam. Is everything all right?
I'm simply beside myself since Rococo ran away. He's my pet niffler.
I'm sorry to hear that your pet is missing.
Thank you. I appreciate your words. I mean, I've had him for years. He's lovely company. Whilst on our morning constitutional the other day, south of here, he and I stumbled upon Henrietta's hideaway. They say that Henrietta was a paranoid recluse, filled her castle with all manner of traps to keep thieves from pinching her valuables. As we drew near, the morning sun reflected off something in a window, and before I knew it, Rococo was off. Oh, I've been worried sick. But I'm not about to meddle with Merlin knows what's inside that house, or the Ashwinders that are lurking about.
Why did Henrietta feel the need to protect her house like she did?
Henrietta was a baroness who married well, more than a few times. Her immense wealth drove her to a life of suspicion and isolation. The more wealth she amassed, the more paranoid she became of losing it. Hence the terrifying traps throughout the hideaway. Not even her family has been willing to deal with them to get to her fortune.
Why don't you just get Rococo back yourself?
Henrietta's hideaway is treacherous enough, but add Ashwinders into the picture and, well, I love Rococo, but I love staying alive more.
I'll keep an eye out for Rococo.
Oh, that's terribly kind. But stay away from the hideaway. Far too dangerous. If someone does find him in the hideaway, they shall be well rewarded. Henrietta's treasures are theirs for the taking. She certainly won't mind now.
I should be going now. Thank you. That hideaway does sound intriguing. Perhaps I should investigate, for Rococo's sake. This must be the castle where Miss Coffee's niffler ran away. Ashwinders! I'd better find a way around them. Or perhaps through them. I hope the Ashwinders haven't done anything with Rococo. I should follow the treasure to find that niffler. These coins must have come from Miss Coffee's niffler. Accio! Treasure. That niffler's certainly leaving. Oh, more Ashwinders. Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Incendio! Leviosa! I might as well grab the niffler. I'm here now. I'll look after you. I hope Miss Coffee appreciates this.
Brave? I'd say we know.
Seems a pleasant enough little place.
My poor Rococo.
Miss Coffee, I found your niffler.
Oh, goodness, really? Oh, thank you. You're very brave. I was at my wit's end. How's my sweet Rococo? May I have him back?
I'm sure he'll be happy to go home.
He will. Oh, my brave little explorer. My greedy, greedy boy. Oh, I can't wait to get him home. Thank you again for what you did. From now on, I'll keep Rococo on a lead whenever we go out.
Pardon? Were you calling to me?
I was. I'm Marianne Moffat. Pleasure. At the moment, I'm having a great deal of trouble trying to find a particular diricle.
Ah, yes, the magical bird. Can disappear when it senses danger.
Peculiar things, aren't they? Did you know that muggles call them dodos? Such a funny name. I'm worried about a large albino diricle known as Gwenaira. She's a local legend, so of course poachers are after her. If I had her, I'd treat her like a queen, and I could use her molted feathers as fashion accessories.
Seems you're more concerned with the feathers than the bird. But she'd be safer with you than with poachers.
Indeed. They'd pluck her feathers and likely kill her when they were through. I can't seem to rescue her, and I'm worried the diricles don't trust me since I've been hanging about their den.
Why are you fixated on Gwenaira and not rescuing all the diricles?
Gwenaira is special. She's more attractive to poachers with her lovely plumage. They'll try harder to take her. The other diricles seem to have managed evading poachers quite well on their own.
Can you tell me what the diricle den looks like?
It's down by the shore, on a sort of overhanging cliff. You'll recognise it by all of the diricles lolling about.
I'll keep an eye out for a large white diricle.
Oh, thank you. Those gorgeous feathers. And she'd be safe. One last thing. She seems to spend her days in hiding. I've only ever seen her at night. I do hope you're able to save her. Be prepared to chase her. I sometimes wonder if she actually enjoys the pursuit.
I suppose I should watch for Gwenaira. At night, apparently. This is the diricle den. But Miss Moffat said Gwenaira only appears at night. This must be the diricle den that Miss Moffat told me about. Now where is Gwenaira? here. Got her. Now I need to let Miss Moffat know. It's like a place right out of a storybook.
Oh, hello. Any luck finding Gwenaira?
Miss Moffat, I caught Gwenaira.
That's incredible. Was it terribly difficult?
Not too bad, if you know what you're doing.
Don't be so humble about it. Well, may I have her now?
Of course.
Oh, you're too kind. She has such exquisite plumage. Oh, I shall make the finest attire from her feathers. And she'll have a good life too, of course. Ah. Thank you so much for bringing me Gwenaira. I shall keep her safe and only use her feathers sparingly.